Have you ever felt something in your home that you couldn't see, but couldn't ignore? Tell me, would you stay in that house, or leave immediately? Jerry and Laura Gooden moved to Lindley Street in 1972 with their daughter Marcia, who was 8 years old at the time. Jerry worked as an electrician. Laura was a homemaker. They were, by every account, unremarkable in the best possible way. But then, it started with small things. Objects that weren't where the Goodens remembered leaving them. A glass moved from the kitchen counter to the dining table. Car keys that appeared in strange places. Laura mentioned it to Jerry, who suggested she was simply forgetting. She wasn't convinced, but she let it go. Then the sounds began. Scratching noises in the walls, which Jerry initially attributed to mice or squirrels. He set traps. Nothing was ever caught. The scratching continued. In early November, the activity escalated. Furniture began moving. Not when anyone was looking directly at it, but when they turned away. You'd leave a chair at the table, turn around, and it would be 3 feet to the left. Drawers would be found open when they'd been closed moments before. Laura called their priest. He came to the house, blessed it with holy water, and prayed. The activity stopped for 2 days. Then it resumed, more intensely than before. On November 10, 1974, Jerry Gooden came home from work to find his wife sitting in the living room, pale and shaking. She told him that while he'd been gone, every single picture on the walls had simultaneously fallen to the floor. Not gradually, all at once, like someone had swept their arm across the walls. That night, Jerry stayed up late, sitting in the living room, watching. Around 2 in the morning, he heard it, a sound from upstairs. Not scratching this time. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate footsteps in the hallway. He went upstairs. The hallway was empty. Both children were asleep in their rooms. The next morning, Jerry called the police. They arrived at 7 a.m. The family was gathered in the living room. Everything seemed normal at first. The officers sat down, notepads ready. At 7:45, a lamp on the side table tipped over. Nobody was near it. Officer Lane got up to examine it. As he did, a book flew off the shelf across the room and struck the opposite wall. Both officers saw it. There was no explanation. No windows were open. No strings or wires. The book had simply launched itself off the shelf with considerable force. If stories like this unsettle you, follow the channel for more real crime and unexplained cases.